audience, extensive statistical analysis and research have revealed that network marketing is destined to become the mainstream of business operations for the future world economy. Why is it so? Taking Taiwan as an example, 2.3 million out of 20 million people, or about 10% of its entire population, are involved in network marketing, making the nation globally unrivaled in this respect. Besides, the annual turnover generated through network marketing in Taiwan has also been spectacular. According to a report, the total sales of the network marketing industry in 1995 alone was $1.5 billion. Out of the 13 categories of products promoted through network marketing, health food represents 43.35% of the market share, equivalent to $600 million. On top of that, it is interesting to note that Lingzi is the most popular health food of all. For instance, in terms of business volume, Lingzi accounted for 1/3 of all health foods sold in 1996. In particular, Jiaho Lingzi has become the glittering superstar of the industry, as it constitutes nearly half of all Lingzi products sold in the market. We can't help asking this question: how did Shuangho achieve this phenomenal sales performance in only 10 years? And our in-depth study shows that the key factor for the success is a unique system founded by a legendary leader of Shuangho, Mr. Ku Han-chung. As such, we have to know Mr. Ku in order to unveil the secret behind the success of Shuangho. Today, it is our great pleasure to interview Mr. Ku at his residence. Over to you, Ms. Vivian Wang.
Thank you, Jiashun. We are now at the residence of Mr. Ku, who has granted us the privilege to interview him personally. Mr. and Mrs. Ku, how do you do?
Hello, how do you do?
Say hello to Auntie.
Please come in.
Tell us, how long have you been in the Shuangho business, Mr. Ku?
It has been 10 years now.
Have you been involved in any other business during this period?
No, I have only devoted myself to the Shuangho business.
Do you mind sharing with us what is behind your undivided commitment to the Shuangho business?
I think we can expound on this subject in various aspects. In the first place, this business offers equal opportunities for success to an ordinary person like me. Secondly, success in the Shuangho business is greatly different from the success in other types of business, in which you inevitably become very, very busy when you are successful and when you make a lot of money. This doesn't happen in the Shuangho business. You have all the leisure time to enjoy the fruits of success. The third and also the most important point is whether you are rich or poor, and whether you are a carefree or a busy person. Life is meaningless if you don't enjoy good health. It is an alarming fact that the health of our modern generation is seriously threatened, as we now live in a toxic environment which adversely affects our life-supporting elements like food, air, water, and sunlight. Consider the problems we are now facing, problems regarding our staple food, the vegetables and fruits we eat, which are contaminated by farm chemicals. The water we drink and the air we breathe in are polluted, and even the excessive exposure to sunlight may cause skin cancer, as holes have been found in the ozone layer. We are all vulnerable to all these toxic effects unless we don't drink or eat, don't engage in outdoor activities, and don't even breathe. And the third reason why I'm so devoted to the Shuangho business is because it possesses the most powerful weapon, a marvelous health food for optimal health protection, the Jiaho Lingzi. The popularity of the Jiaho Lingzi is evident from the fact that, in terms of sales volume, it tops the list of the thousands of products, including various types of health food, sold through network marketing in Taiwan. As such, if helping other people achieve good health means saving human lives, then I must have been engaging myself in the noble career of life-saving. Don't you think that is worthy of my devotion?
Yes, I do. However, the man in the street is also curious about the reward schemes of network marketing. Tell us something about the duplication and marketing plan of the Shuangho business.
No problem. The Shuangho business offers various incentives and awards, and its marketing plan has also been ingeniously designed. To succeed in a traditional business generally requires desperate efforts in personal sales promotion. In order to earn a commission of 1 to 2,000 ringgit, you have to produce personal sales of tens or even hundreds or thousands. The Shuangho scheme is different. You don't have to constantly be involved in personal selling. You may produce personal sales of 1 to 2,000 point value, but your income can exceed 1 to 2,000 ringgit, 10,000 to 20,000 ringgit, or even 100,000 to 200,000 ringgit. Can you believe that?
How is it possible to generate 10 to 3,000 or even 100 to 200,000 of income by producing a personal sales of 1 to 2,000?
Let me first explain the incentives. The Shuangho business offers 9 different types of incentives. First on the list is the retail profit, which ranges from 15 to 25%. That means you can make a profit of 15 to 25% by selling Shuangho products to your customers. For instance, by producing personal sales of 2,000 point value, 25% of 2,000 point value is 500 ringgit. Hence, the retail profit you earn is 500 ringgit. It is as simple as that. What is the second type of incentive? It is the performance bonus, which ranges from 4 to 28%. This incentive is paid to you by the company based on your sales volume. The higher your sales volume, the higher the percentage you enjoy. For example, with a sales volume of 400 point value or 800 point value, you are entitled to 4 or 8% performance bonus respectively. If your sales volume is 13,000 point value or above, you are entitled to the maximum 28%. In addition, when you achieve a sales volume of 13,000 point value, you qualify as a vice manager distributor. By this time, your monthly income could be within the range of 3 to 5,000 ringgit.
13,000 point value sounds like a big figure. Is it easy to achieve?
I won't say it is that easy. However, it is definitely not difficult, simply because you don't have to generate all the 13,000 point value by yourself. Instead, it is to be generated jointly by you and all downline distributors in your network. The calculation is very simple. If each of you produce 2,000 point value, then 7 distributors will be more than enough to achieve the figure. It is not that difficult, isn't it? From here, you can see why I said that the Shuangho reward scheme has been ingeniously designed. You produce personal sales of 1 to 2,000 point value, and your income can exceed 1 to 2,000 ringgit.
Based on your explanation, a high sales performance is indeed not difficult to achieve. Is there a greater room for development after the second type of incentive?
Certainly there is, but before exploring the third incentive, let me first talk about a concept called duplication, which is an essential path in creating wealth. In fact, almost all those who have accumulated great wealth have done so through the principle of duplication. What is the definition of duplication? It means the continuous process of repeating a good idea. Maybe we can get a clearer picture of duplication by quoting some examples. For instance, when the pen I'm holding now was first invented, it must have been a good idea, as many people were interested in possessing it. The very same pen has since been duplicated 10,000, 1 million, 10 million times or more. As a result, the pen manufacturer must have generated substantial wealth. Another good example is McDonald's, a household name, which is popular among adults and children alike around the world. It started out as a single fast food store. Today, over 25,000 identical chain stores have been set up in various parts of the world. Imagine that if each chain store generates a gross profit of 10,000 ringgit for McDonald's in a day, its total daily gross profit will be 250 million ringgit. No ordinary individual can ever achieve this amount of money throughout his or her lifetime, but McDonald's makes it in a single day. Shuangho also teaches us the very same principle of duplication, but without the huge capital needed in setting up a McDonald's chain store. You are not required to invest a large amount of money to operate a Shuangho business. What you need to do is share the marketing plan with people around you. As such, our other types of incentives are earned in very much the same way as operating a McDonald's business. In McDonald's, the larger the number of chain stores, the higher will be the profit. In Shuangho, the more vice managers you develop, the better income you'll receive. The third incentive is the 6.7% vice manager development bonus. Whenever you have developed a downline vice manager like you, that is, whenever a downline of yours has produced 13,000 points and above, the company will pay you the incentive, which is equivalent to 6.7% of the sales volume of this downline. The fourth bonus is the Senior Vice Manager Development Bonus. That is, when you have developed 3 downlines as Vice Manager, you are entitled to repeatedly enjoy the 4% Senior Vice Manager Development Bonus. By this time, your monthly income could be within the range of 5 to 7,000 ringgit. The fifth bonus is the Special Vice Manager Development Bonus. Similarly, when you have developed 5 downlines as Vice Manager, you are entitled to repeatedly enjoy the additional 2.7% Special Vice Manager Development Bonus. By this time, your monthly income could be within the range of 8 to 10,000 ringgit. The sixth incentive is the Diamond Development Bonus. That is when you have developed 7 downlines as vice manager, you are entitled to repeatedly enjoy the additional 1.3% Diamond Development Bonus. By this time, your monthly income could be within the range of 15 to 20,000 ringgit. At this stage, I wonder whether you realize that this business has a very special feature. Your own success is built upon the foundation of other people's success. It means that as a vice manager, if you are aiming for greater success, you have to help more friends to become vice managers. Similarly, by the time you are a diamond distributor, you have to help more friends to become diamond distributors in order that you attain a higher achievement. We can see that this is a business in which you first benefit others before you enjoy the benefit yourself. By now, you would have learned more concretely about the power of duplication. And of course, the incentives of the Shuangho business are not limited to only 6 types. Other incentives include the double diamond, the triple diamond, and the gold diamond development bonus. You are again entitled to enjoy 0.7% of the development bonus at each level. By this time, your monthly income will increase in multiples of 20,000 ringgit at each level. What we have just mentioned are the 9 types of bonuses offered by Shuangho.
Apart from these incentives, are there any other forms of reward?
Of course there are. Once you qualify for certain conditions set by the company, you and your spouse will be given an exclusive overseas trip absolutely free of charge. On top of that, you are also entitled to a special bonus allocated each year by Shuangho based on a certain ratio of the company's profit. Apart from that, there is another very attractive award called the Luxury Car Award. Once you achieve the so-called diamond status, the company will award you a total amount of 60,000 ringgit to buy a car you like. In fact, you can get a new car every 4 years. Next, the company also offers other special awards, which I shall not explain at this point in time. In short, Shuangho allows you to share the opportunity with your friends on a part-time basis. By doing so, you can truly build your own business empire. You can even go international, like operating the McDonald's franchise and developing your business in whichever country where Shuangho has set up a branch.
Now I can see that it is Shuangho's wonderful scheme and awards which make it a superstar among stars. I believe, Mr. Koo, that you have also progressively attained your achievement a step at a time through your career path. Do you wish to take this opportunity to share some of your successful ideas with those who intend to choose the Shuangho business as a career?
Certainly, I wish to disclose another fact which is beyond the imagination of many people. You can assign your business to your next of kin and future generations so that they can inherit your fruits of success. I have personally progressed through this career path, and I believe you too can also make it in the same way that I did.
Exactly, you too can also make it in the same way that I did. Mr. Koo's success is definitely an inspiration to everybody. So long as you're committed, determined, and willing to work hard to achieve your goals, you can also make it in life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our privilege to have had Mr. Koo sharing with us his success story. I hope that our program today has achieved the objective intended. Best wishes to everybody.